Total Immersion, we are a French company based close to Paris, and we are working on a software field, what we call augmented reality. So it's a way to merge in real time some 3D object into live video sources, and only using standard personal computers. There is no specific hardware, there is no sensors, no encoders. We are mainly using software to provide such results. What you saw this morning, we have two different kinds of software. The first one is what we call a tracking software, so it allows our computer to know exactly what there is in front of the camera. So we have to understand the real world before implementing some 3D stuff inside. So we have some tracking algorithm working below, and in order to really get the position of the camera compared to the real world. And as soon as you get this information, you can then implement some 3D object inside. So that's mainly the rendering effect, the rendering software we're working on. And this is what you saw this morning, is both software running together. The first market we are targeting and we are moving forward is the entertainment market. We are mainly working with theme parks in order to provide some new augmented reality attractions where passive guests can interact as active users. So they can create some animation interactivity between the attraction and what they are willing to do inside these attractions. So we are working with Walt Disney, we are working with European theme parks like Futuroscope. It's one of the major theme parks in France, for example. And we are building some augmented reality attraction for them. So that's, I'm going to say 30% of our revenue is coming from this vertical application. The second application is for TV. It's a way to create some live TV show with quite standard machine and quite standard software. So once again, there is no sensor and encoders on it. And for example, we are already working with CBS. We are working with TVSAE, it's a Japanese TV in Japan, mainly working for the weather presentation and so on. So it's a way for them to use very simply and quickly some 3D augmented reality show in real time. We have to develop this vertical application. We are talking about some months of development, but as soon as the vertical application is done, I mean, it's just a question of hours to configure this vertical application for any TV broadcasting company. So it means that it's taking some time to customize this vertical application. Once it's done, we can reply, and it's quite very easy to sell exactly the same vertical application to other companies working in the same area. The first thing is today we are HD ready, so it means that we can render HD capacity thanks to our standard PC. That was the first major improvement. The second one is mobility. Maybe you remember the first demo, it was a fixed camera on a table. Today, during the demonstration, Valentin, while shooting at me live on stage, and it was possible for him to move around the set or to move around me and still getting the perfect match of the real and the virtual. It's mainly due to the tracking software we have implemented inside Diffusion software. So that's a second improvement. And the third one is wireless devices capacities. We have launched some wireless capacity for cell phone or UMPC as I did this morning, and in this way, without having some wire and so on, we can provide some augmented reality scenario. So we are working with on the cell phone application of augmented advertising, and the other one is an augmented gaming mainly for the Asian markets, dealing with your cell phone and so on.